Hey, what's going on, Guardians? My name is the Black Link, and we are back today on Friday, December 27th, 2019, the final Friday of the year. And of course, you know what that means. It is the final Xurs Day of 2019. A momentous occasion, to be sure. Merry Christmas and happy holidays to one and all. And here's hoping the big man himself brought everybody something good this time around. You'll find Xur this week on the EDZ's Winding Cove. Once you've loaded in, follow the path that we're taking here. There's going to be a cave in the back. You can see some of the player names sitting up there. Now, the cave itself can be kind of hard to see. You want to look for this fallen ornament. The cave will be right behind it. Depends on, your lighting settings. It makes it a little bit easier or a little bit more difficult to see. But anyways, you follow this path up to the top and you'll find Xur waiting for you. Alright, big guy, let's see what you got this time around. Alright, not too bad, not great stuff, although there's a pretty good weapon on sale this week. But first things first, of course, we have the new exotic engram. I say new, it's not really new. The Faded Exotic Engram has a chance to get you whatever exotic you're missing from your inventory thus far. Now, if you're like me and you've got every exotic currently available in the game, this will give you a random piece of armor. That way you can get a chance at some randomly, hopefully high stat rolled versions of the exotic armor that are out there right now. Either way, you can pick that up for 97 legendary shards. Moving on to the weapons, first things first, we have got the Fighting Lion. This mighty grenade launcher used to be a meme, but it's actually pretty darn good. It comes with the ability Delayed Gratification. Grenade projectiles will bounce off of surfaces, hold R trigger to fire, and release to detonate. Whatever your shooting button is, you'd hold that and you can choose when to detonate this thing. It actually makes for some pretty interesting loadouts out there. You can run the triple grenade loadouts with like the Malicious Birthright or the Mountaintop, plus the Fighting Lion, plus a grenade launcher heavy weapon, and with some of the scavenger perks that are available right now, things get a little bit nutty with these. But it's overall a pretty decent weapon. Definitely a decent special weapon out there. It's pretty handy for a lot of the gunsmith bounties as well. Additionally, it comes with the special trait Thin the Herd. Direct hits do more damage to enemy combatant shields. Rapid kills against grenade damaged enemies refill the magazine, and kills will always drop primary ammo. So you see the real benefit here with the Fighting Lion is to either get direct hits and break shields, or kill multiple enemies and then instantly get that reload so you don't have to deal with the somewhat slow reload animation on this bad boy. Also, it always dropping primary ammo is definitely a benefit there. If you're trying to cheese with Mountaintop and stuff like that, this is definitely a great weapon to pair with anything in the game. Great gun. Definitely worth your time, and you can pick it up for 29 legendary shards. Alright, moving on for the armor. First up, we've got the Mechaneer's Tricksleeves. This exotic hunter gear comes with the ability Spring-Loaded Mounting. It increases sidearm ready and reload speed. While you're critically wounded, swapping to a sidearm increases its damage. Yeah, I know, kind of a meme, like who's using sidearms out there? But it's actually been a pretty sidearm heavy expansion thus far, or rather content drop as it were with the Season of Dawn. And we've got a brand new exotic sidearm getting ready to go live into the game, so you hunters out there might want to consider picking up the Tricksleeves. Next up for Titans, we've got the MK44 stand-asides, aka those exotic boots you're probably not using because the Peregrine Greaves exist. These come with the ability Seriously, Watch Out. Grants an overshield when you're sprinting at full health with Seismic Strike, Hammer Strike, or Shield Bash equipped. Hits with these abilities recharge a portion of your melee energy. And so there, you see that there's kind of a benefit here. You get that nice overshield, because that's definitely what a Titan running at you with a Hammer Strike or a Seismic Strike needed. But really, honestly, that mixed in with getting a portion of your melee energy back, there are just better builds out there. Like I said, the Peregrine Greaves are super fun to play with right now. They're great in PvE and in PvP, and when you mix them with stuff like the Monte Carlo, you're getting your melee energy back almost instantly anyway. So I could definitely recommend picking these up to fill out your collection, but there are better builds out there. And finally, for Warlocks, we have got the exotic helmet, the Stag. This thing's main benefit is looking really cool. It's super spooky and it's got some really interesting ornaments that go along with it. Not bad. Its ability is called Dearly Departed. Grants rift energy when you're critically wounded. On your death, creates a healing rift on your corpse. So this is more so a benefit for your teammates. Of course, you're going to get that rift energy when you're critically wounded, but as you're dying, you drop a rift, so if teammates are surrounding you when you're dying, then they get to, enjoy the benefits of those rifts. It's kind of a muted sort of ability in the game right now. I do wish they would do something a bit different for it. Like, shoot, if they did something as crazy as bringing back self-res, but making it an exotic ability, something that you had to use with the Stag, and maybe a self-res and drop a well of radiance. That'd be something cool to do with it. Overall, like I said, kind of a muted ability on an exotic that's mostly there just for looks. But alright, you can pick all that armor up for a total of 23 legendary shards. And there we go, that's pretty much it for Xurs' inventory. Of course, you've got the 5 of Swords. If you haven't picked that up yet, there's no real need to. It's for deprecated Nightfalls to change the modifiers on them. Nah, not really too many people doing that these days. But that is it for Xurs' inventory. Merry Xursmas to one and all. The Grinch himself showed up once again with a merry band of loot for you to grab. But alright, that is it for this one, Guardians. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and I did want to take this moment, we're at the end of the year, to say thanks so much for 2019. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. I know we've been on a bit of a break from content for the past week or two. That is largely because I've been working. I've been working real hard. The holiday season is always chock full of work for your boy TBL. But I'm looking forward to getting some free time and getting back into content creation as we move into the new year. And you best believe we have got some good stuff in the pipeline. But alright guys, I hope you all are having a wonderful holiday season. I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And maybe you'll get something good from your faded engram. That's it for this one. Thank you all so much for watching. Can't wait to see you next time. But as always, I am the Black Link. You Guardians, stay frosty. 2020, baby. Looking forward to what you've got.